Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. Just out here behind my house at some old grain bins that my daddy built. You see number 2 on that one, that's grain bin number 2. And that would be grain bin number 1, just to differentiate. Most time it's corn and soybeans in there, and you got those ladders that go up to the top. There's one main hole for putting corn and stuff in, and that would have been done by this piece of equipment here. It had been dumped at that end, and an auger carried up to the top and put it in the grain bin. And basically what they do with these grain bins, that's where you could keep your corn longer, because at first harvest the price just plummets on crops because it's such an abundance in the marketplace. And if you can hang on to it, and it was more cost effective to drop it into the market at a later date when the price went up. And some farmers now, like on corn, they're harvesting the corn, selling it, in individual bags for deer hunters, and on the cob to deer hunters and hog hunters as well. And actually for hog feed, I buy my corn in the bag sometimes, but I also get a 60-gallon drum filled up for my hogs. And I'd rather do that with the farmer. It helps them out, and that's okay with me any day of the week. These things were built when I was about 5 years old, so that has been a long time ago. And okay, these things were bolted together. You look right there, you can see where they were bolted. Then they were jacked up, however wide that panel was, and then it'd be attached to the other panel. And they're glued in place. They're real tight. You can see some of the glue seeping out on some of the seams. That's a little bit of rust. We always kept them pretty much coated and whatever. They haven't been used in at least 20 years, maybe 30. And it's got a fan on the other side that pulls air through to dry the corn out. And then the corn was, some kind of chemical was put on it to keep like soldier flies from getting in it. And but whenever that fan was on, my dad was always worried about me being around that fan, so he told me not to be nowhere near it. So if I heard that fan on, I didn't go nowhere near it. I guess he was scared I was going to stick my hand in it or something. But that was one strict rule. And but I remember these things were built. I climbed all over them, all in them, jumped in them, and helped load corn and soybeans in them. Just whatever we needed to do on the farm. And the old panel boxes, they're pretty much gone. And that's how we used to do it, folks. And don't think these farmers got an easy job of it either. It is a hard way to earn your money. Just an old memory from my old man. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.